my favorite week of the month, Rose's menstrual cycle. Yeah! Now I'm going to show you what I do to take care of my wife during this week.
The internet is full of all kinds of characters. I often say on the internet, you could be the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker. You could be all these different things. You can literally become a character and make a lot of money online. You know, you don't have to be your true self, because people is always looking for somebody to follow or somebody to entertain them. So you have a lot of people that pick the weakness in the game and they exploit it for profit. And one of these families is the Queen of Kings channel, Rose and Brett Miller. And, you know, one thing that's real profitable online is these interracial relationship channels, right? A lot of people like to tune in to see black women with white men. They watch these channels religiously, and they can't wait to see so-called interracial love, because black love is dead. And they spend a lot of time downing black men and justifying why they with the W man, right? Online, and they get a large following. A lot of times they have 500,000 subscribers. People donate. They make a lot of money, right? But Rose, in particular, is a woman that has a lot of issues within herself, right? She spent a lot of time online downing her black baby father, saying that he wasn't nothing. She talked about how Brett moved her to Hawaii, gave her this fantasy life she always yearned for, bought her a nice condo, gave her a Range Rover. But then we found out that that was all lies. In the same way she disrespected her first child's father, she also disrespects this W man when she behaves like this.
You in a basement laying on a mattress. Let's be real about that. Let's be real about the fact that you moved in with me, not the opposite way around. Let's be real about the fact that I never felt comfortable moving to your house because you lived in the ghetto.
And see, with all the disrespect that she throws in Brett's way, and I by no means don't feel sorry for Brett, because a lot of times when she disrespecting black men, Brett is there playing in on the skits with her, so he deserves everything that he's getting. But with all the fury that she's bringing towards him, he made a video called "How I Take Care of My Wife When She's on Her Period," because he's basically excusing her behavior to her being on her period. So when she gets on her period, this is the way she behaves. Now, I've been with women, and I've been married for 23 years, and I've seen the different behaviors of women when they're on their period. I've seen it to the point where this video explains the way certain women behave when they're on their period. Check this out.
If there is no pregnancy, Leah's uterus sheds her thickened lining. As a result, she experiences bleeding and often painful cramps. This marks the first day of menstruation. Leah is now exhausted. She has trouble concentrating, is not motivated, and can't do sports, which annoys her a lot.
So Brett, he wants to show how thoughtful he is and how caring that he is to his wife when she's on her period. Because, you know, the internet now, they go around and they tell the whole world their business. They document their marriage, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So he's in the market getting things ironed that he needs for his black wife. And he's doing this.
Doing some shopping for Rose. She's hungry, but we need to be very intentional around this time. Food with iron. Black women run a little lower on iron. And as you can tell, my wife's a black woman. As she starts to bleed a little more, she's going to lose that iron too. So I'm going to grab some steak. Let's do some spinach because they're very high in iron. We need some leafy greens. All right, I think I picked out the perfect steak. My wife has super taste buds. Again, during this time, sensitivities are higher. What's that, baby?
Can you bring utensils?
Yeah, I just left them in my back pocket. Let me go get those real quick in my back pocket.
You really forgot those?
Just in my back pocket. I got them.
Okay, so I'm just gonna get back in the shower and wait till you to come back with them.
They're just in my back pocket downstairs.
It's not funny. It's kind of gross.
So this man is supposed to be doing videos showing how he's catering to her wife when she's on her period. And he's going to get things because he says that black women are iron deficient during that time of the month. And he goes there with the camera running, gets back home and forgets the pads, forgets the tampons. Like, what kind of dude is this, man? Like, what? Like, that's what you went to the store for. That's what you went live for, to talk to the people, to tell them what you were doing. And you get home and you forget it. And to a woman that we know that has mental health issues and has a tendency to exhibit bipolar type behavior, right? This I mean, this whole situation is crazy. Like, we already know that they're liars. We already know that she deals with bipolar spells and mental health issues. We know that he's a liar. Like she said, she found him in the ghetto, right? This whole channel is crazy. But some days sometimes she says she deals with bipolar things, then she denies it. But remember, she was online talking like this.
Someone said you were diagnosed bipolar. No, I'm not diagnosed bipolar. Was he not arrested? My husband? You didn't have to block it, T. Yeah, he sure was. I had one of my, what is it called? You guys, what do bipolar people, what do they have? They have their episode. Yes, I had one of my episodes and I put my husband's butt right. I called the police. Go ahead and put your bipolar testimonies in the chat.
That's right. In one of her bipolar episodes, she got her husband, Brett, her knight in shining armor, arrested. And, you know, charges was dropped, you know, or maybe he wasn't charged with anything, but she got him arrested. And because she's admitting to her bipolar episodes. Now, I don't know if she was being funny or not, but we can clearly see that there's some mental health issues going on. But I watched some videos where there was some men talking about dealing with women with bipolar issues and being in relationships with women when they had their bipolar episodes. Check this out.
Dating a black woman is a special experience. Dating a bipolar black woman is an extra special experience. The running trope of black women in anger, being bossy and brash, blends in with the ever-pivoting emotional symptoms of bipolar disorder. Quarrels in traffic, aggressive responses to criticism, and snappy comebacks for logical claims all fall into the category of bipolar relationship tendencies. These are things that you could probably witness in several other types of relationships with more neurotypical people. If you have any experience with dating bipolar women, bipolar black women, it feels like it's on a different level. If you're looking for some insight and love to shower your bipolar level with, look no further. I'm here to show you, as a lover of a bipolar woman, that these women are deserving of love, and you will learn how to love them.
This young man is online with his face all the way up to the camera, telling you how to deal with a bipolar woman. And again, dealing bipolar, but if she's black, it's even going to be intensified more. Well, they try to find all kinds of ways to take digs at their own women, man. Like, God darn, man. Like, so if she's Latina or she's Arab or she's Asian, she's going to be, when she's bipolar, her episode's going to be less aggressive than it is with a black woman. Like, what? Some of the things that, some of the ways that you guys think today, man, I don't, it's just crazy. But Brett, on the other hand, when his wife has her bipolar episodes, he makes excuses for it. Continuously. And he makes excuses so much that he comes online and he talks like this.
Don't you leave her, bro? She acted up. She acted funny. Simple answer for that, honestly, is that's not what you do in a marriage. You know, for better, for worse, for sickness and health, that's not what you do in a marriage. And for you to say that now that she's going through a postpartum or a bipolar episode or anything, any sort of mental stress that she's going through because.
Well, first, Brett blamed her issues on postpartum pregnancy when she was carrying on and wilding out and disrespecting him before the world, right? Then he blamed it on her period. Well, those of us that's watching, y'all know we can see y'all, right? We can see how y'all present yourselves online. She talked about how this guy swept her up off her feet, moved her out to Hawaii. He was a six-figure earner. He was all these different things, and he was the prototypical W man that the sister is looking for in an interracial relationship. He was 6'5", big, strong W man, and he took her 2 children that wasn't his and took her to this fantasy island where they can live this fantasy life. But then when she was going through her postpartum depression, she outed it and said she paid for everything. She paid for everything. He's just along for the ride. She put the down payment on everything. So we knew that that was a lie. So we know now we know that we're dealing with lying and mental health issues. Then when she got him arrested, she claimed that she had a bipolar episode. He said it's just her period. So then he goes to the supermarket to get some stuff because she's low in iron. As a black woman, during that time of the month, they get low in iron. This buffoon leaves the tampons, forgets the tampons. Brings home all the other stuff he got and forgets the tampons. So we already know the level of IQ of what we're dealing with when we're dealing with these two. They're made for each other. This thing is insane, man. It's insane. We already know the issue that she had when she talked about how her mother was allegedly supposed to have slept with the brother. And the brother is now unalived. He's no longer with us anymore. It's just like a lot. The relationship that the mom and the father had. And so I already knew that she had underlying issues because she had already issues with her mother. Right? And, you know, and you could tell by the mate that she selects. And then, like I told y'all, when they come online, you can be the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker. You can create a character. You don't have to be who you say you are because people are looking to be entertained. They're looking for people to follow and to emulate. So she's going to have a following regardless. You even have women that say that this is normal. No, it's not. This is dysfunctional as hell. This is not normal behavior within the marriage. That's how I know a lot of you grew up in dysfunctional homes and you normalized this dysfunction. There's nothing okay about this. Absolutely nothing. But again, online, you can have decent, functionable families and they won't have no following. But then people like this, online, they create these characters, they have big followings. And people religiously listen and follow these people. Because it's an interracial relationship. And this whole thing is, like I said, this whole thing is goofy. She needs some help, man. She needs to go get some help because she still has issues from a child with her mom. This guy's very laid back, but he ain't who he say he is either. He has issues. She already outed him that he already had a child that he doesn't see. I think that she was talking to his mom and he doesn't see his child back in Iowa. It's just a whole bunch of just garbage, man. This is like trash TV. But as long as you guys keep talking about it, I'm going to report on it. If y'all made it this far in the video, hit that like button, subscribe to Street Media TV. Leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. Subscribe to Street Media TV. And remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.